everybody. This disclaimer, I do not have a cosmetology license.
Neither do I.
But I have about 1,200 hours of cosmetology school, and I've cut this gentleman's hair and my hair and everybody's in my hair family. He cuts my hair, but I taught him.
Mm-hmm.
And I cut everybody in my family's hair, so yada yada yada. This is somewhat of an instructional video for any of you stuck at home that has a boyfriend, a husband, a little boy, or a little girl.
That you may have already given a bowl cut
A
to.
wife, anybody that likes a short haircut. This is just a basic short men's haircut. So, here goes. Show them what I'm using.
Okay.
This is a peanut clipper that you can get at Sally's Beauty Supply, or you can probably find them on Amazon. I'm using a number 2 guard. That's one of the shortest that you can go. They have a number 1 as well, and that's like practically bald. So, always use your comb, use the wider end, not the skinny end. Okay. And straight up. Now when you get to about the middle part of the head here, where that bone is, you know, where the skull goes into the neck.
The knowledge knot.
Right. That's where I like to clip up. No. And then start to float off so you don't leave a real definite line. I'll show you again. And float. And float, okay? And then you gotta go everything over a little bit, a couple times, just because you wanna make sure you get everything. We're gonna come over here. Now we're gonna do the sides. He attempted to cut it himself the other day, so that's what all this jaggedness is. Okay, now we're gonna go around to the other side. Yep, that's a good angle. You can use a larger clipper too. A lot of people do. I kind of like the little handheld peanut. Most people just use the peanut for like touch-ups or whatever. Okay. That's essentially the clipper work, except for
The fine
trimming up around the neck. So let's do that next.
Wait, I don't know, my arm will reach back that far.
Right there is good. So I always have them put their head down.
Feet flat on the floor, not crisscross.
And you will see the natural hairline. This is what's going to be cut off, because you want to make that nice square. Some people have a rounded hairline. You want to follow the natural hairline. So now Dan's going to hold this while I do it. Hopefully. No, you can't do it like that.
Where's the front?
Right there.
Here?
Yep. I think you're too close. You're way too close.
Oh.
Right there's good. some men have really hairy necks and it goes down into their shoulders. Don't be afraid to cut that stuff off. Just go all the way down. Nice clean neck is best. Go that way.
No manly manes.
No, come this way over here.
What do you want?
I want to get by the ear. Okay, so follow the hairline right up around the ear. And this part gets a little tricky. Pull the ear back, comb that stuff up. I use just the tip of my clipper
So do I.
to get in there.
Just the tip.
Then over here, same thing. Like I said, he did this himself the other day, so it's not really showing you much. Come out those little ear hairs.
Get off my old man ear hairs.
I comb everything this way. Same thing, follow the hairline. Okay, now we're gonna go the other side.
It is not appropriate ever to blow on a client, like go to blow hair off. And especially right now, Covid-19, you could just blow that crap all over.
Okay,
So no blowing, people.
that's basically what everything I'm gonna use the clipper for. Now I'm gonna spray this down and get it wet and do all the scissoring.
Let's scissor.
Okay. Before I cut his hair, I thought this would be a good time for me to do a bang tutorial for all you girls that want to trim your own bangs. His are a little short, but it's done the same way. This is a little trick I learned so that you don't cut your bangs too short. Okay, watch. So, comb everything down, section off what you want your bangs to be, comb everything else back. We're going to pretend that these are his bangs.
And then let's just...
Do not cut straight across.
And don't furrow
No.
like your forehead. Unfurl your face.
Unfurl your forehead. Take everything that you want to be your bangs, comb it forward. Once you get it in your hands, twist it, and then take just the tip off. Let it go, and your bangs will fall naturally kind of layered.
See?
Oh.
I'd like a little bit more trimmed off over here, sir.
Now, another thing you can do if you want more layered bangs is to comb them straight out at like an angle like this.
Gaily forward.
Don't cut this short part and cut just this longer stuff up here and they'll be layered, fluffy bangs. But that's not what we're going to do with his hair.
Bangs.
Okay, now we're going to get to trimming his hair.
Trimming my bush.
I always start in the back. Can we get the back here? Okay. Yep, that's good. Okay, see the line from the clipper? Yuck. So, I come straight up. See how it's shorter down here, longer up here. Take the short and cut the long to that to match.
Easy breezy.
Every time you go, take a small section and try to get a little bit of the other section that you already cut in it. That's called your guide. I guess that's what I was called back 20 years ago in cosmetology school.
Lemon squeezy.
Another way that you can blend the line is you can take your scissors like so, comb the hair up, and just ever so slightly.
That can be dangerous though for people that don't have a lot of practice.
Yeah, that comes with a little more practice, like Dan said.
I'm just learning that in the last year.
But that kind of blends the line a little quicker. Anyway, all right, so let's go over here to the side now. Keep cutting from the back all the way around.
see it?
Yep, I dropped my comb. Whoops.
If you ever do that, you don't reuse that comb. You get a brand new one. Oh yeah, he just reuses it.
You're doing this at home. You're a kitchen magician here, kitchen beautician, so you can do whatever you want.
But if you were a real...
If you were going for your cosmetology license, you'd have to pick up a different comb.
Put that one in the Barbasol, baby. Put it in the Barbasol. Because that's dirty.
Okay, let's do the other side.
Ooh, how exciting. Am I even filming myself?
Yep.
Yay. Can't tell. Jerk.
Okay, now I come back to the back and go up a little higher, starting kind of off to the side here. This part's already been cut. I want to leave it a little bit longer on top, so I kind of cut it at an angle. And I really don't know if all of this is exactly how they do it in cosmetology school anymore. It's just the way I've kind of done it over the years. So all my beautician friends, please don't cringe if you think I'm doing this wrong.
We're just two wild and crazy
But
guys.
I kind of go forward and start here and I move forward, 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 forward. So you're cutting a little bit at a time, and you can kind of see here, see how this is, see how this is a little bit shorter. I want to match this to that. And then I'll move over to the center and see how this is a little bit shorter, and this, I want to match that. And then I just keep going over the head, matching my lengths.
I like this. It'd be so much easier.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Plus, I think it flips the screen. It's been pretty much up in the air.
So. And this is a haircut for people that like it short on the sides and in the back and left longer on top. A lot of people like it the same length all over.
Some girls.
Some people like it really long on top. If you like it really long on top, then a lot of times you can just shave the sides, blend it, and just leave it however long you want it.
Thanks. Cut that shit. See, the tips are just a little longer. Just chop them off. Not much to it. Rows and rows.
Now we're pretty much to the front.
From the window.
What are you doing? I need to get in front of you.
Oh.
Okay. Right there's good.
Just got out of the shower.
I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to be done.
Shower should be taken after.
I do this to his hair because it's how he likes it, and it's how I do most people's hair when I cut their hair, most men anyway. So, I take a little section right in the middle, and see how this length and this length are about the same. So I just cut off that middle section.
Scissor it.
And then I do the same thing, and this kind of divide the middle into like 3 different sections there.
Yeah, chop that shit off.
Same thing over here.
Look at that. Chop it off.
Now, he has a specific way that he combs his hair. So, see how this is kind of all, this really isn't very even, and I'm going to do something I told you that I don't normally do, and that's cut straight across, but I want that a little more even.
The School of Barbers.
He's got this little chunk over here. Turn your face. He's got this little chunk here that's a little uneven.
That's okay. The School of Barbizon would not approve.
Okay.
He's fucking on my shit.
And then after I do that, I check and see if it needs even more, and it doesn't appear to.
Look at all that gray. Someone's turning into a senior citizen. Look at that.
I missed that little section.
Yep, see? Check your stuff, people.
Yeah. Always check. Comb forward, comb backward.
Pull it up in
Go
the air,
through.
like that. Yeah.
If you see anything that's
Long and straggly.
long, recomb, cut it.
Trim that crap.
And this is how we do Dan's hair.
Thanks.
Now I'm gonna show you how to trim his eyebrows.
His man brows, his manscaping.
Can you see it? Can you see yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I use the smaller end of the comb. Comb straight up. Cut that shit off.
Get rid of the Roonies.
Sorry for the language, if in case any kids are watching.
Get rid of the Roonies. The Andy Rooney brows. Poke me in my eyeball.
Okay, same thing on this side. And this is how
You trim the bushes.
we look like we're in our 30s rather than our 60s.
Oh yeah, right. Don't tell them we're really in our 60s. Balls.
There, handsome as ever. One more disclaimer. I'm not a licensed cosmetologist. I'm not a licensed instructor. My cosmetologist friends, if you're cringing, saying I do everything wrong,
Bye.
sorry, it's how I do it.
Bye.